First, let me put it out there. I always thought that the previous generation Peugeot 2008 was a weird looking vehicle. Peugeot categorized it as a SUV, but somehow it has the looks of a mini MPV. Luckily, Peugeot managed to rectify the 2008's identity crisis by making the new vehicle look more like an SUV. With that, welcome back to Carsick.my for another review video. This time round, I'll be taking a closer look at a brand new Peugeot 2008 and see if this vehicle will suit the needs of Malaysian car buyers. Built on the same platform as the 208, the new 2008 now looks even more muscular thanks to the taller hood. Apart from that, the taller hood also gives the 2008 a more SUV-like silhouette. At the front, the 2008 gets a 3D pattern front grille paired with full LED headlights and Fang-like daytime running lights. The 2008 may have the Fang-like daytime running lights, but Peugeot has relocated the indicator lights into the headlights, which is different from the larger 3008 and 5008 models. At the side, the 2008 has strong body lines that enhance the characteristic of the small SUV, while at the back, the 2008 gets fancy looking jewelry casing like LED tail lights and dual exhaust pipe on both sides to make the 2008 look sporty from the rear. Lastly, Peugeot has given the 2008 a set of 17-inch rims wrapped in 215/60 R17 tires to complete the look of the SUV. Hopping on board, I noticed that the dashboard design of the 2008 may look a tad on the busier side, but it's actually a simple and straightforward dashboard to navigate around. The dashboard is mainly made out of soft touch materials and hard plastics, giving it an utilitarian feel with a hint of luxury. The main highlight for the interior is the futuristic looking 10-inch iCockpit 3D digital instrument cluster. In front here we have the 3D instrument cluster. I don't think you can spot the 3D-ness because it uses two different glass, one at the front, one at the rear, to create its 3D effect. So you can see if I move left to right, the instrument cluster you can change. Driving, minimum, personal number 1, personal number 2. These two personal view you can actually adjust through the infotainment screen. You adjust the two section that you want to see and go back to dials. Let's turn on the signal for the car. It's actually shown here instead of in the center. It's quite cool where there is a gap in between. This instrument cluster may look tacky, but I like the way Peugeot engineers achieve the 3D effect on the instrument cluster. On the flip side, the infotainment screen on the 2008 is on the smaller side, which measures in at 7-inch. For a brand new vehicle sold in 2022, 7-inch infotainment screen does look a tad too small for the SUV. I think that Peugeot engineers could relocate the capacitive shortcut buttons to make way for a larger screen to enhance the viewing experience. While the infotainment screen might be small, the plus point is that the infotainment screen still features connectivity functions such as Android Auto and Apple CarPlay to help out on navigation. Buttons wise, this is your start-stop button. Down here we have a volume knob. Then this is the interior recirculation button. For this button, you can switch off the climate controls in this car. This go into max for your aircon. This is your hazard lights, lock button, front defroster and rear defroster. Down here basically is one storage compartment and the second storage compartment. There's nothing underneath there. There's no mood lighting in it. The mood lighting only this strip and this strip only. That is the mood lighting you get for this car. And over here we have a 12-volt socket. Down here is where you change your drive mode. This is to go into Eco, Normal and Sport. For the cup holders, you can see one side is shallow, one side is deeper, so you can put taller cups down here instead of just regular cups. As for the driver's seat, I find the driver's seat decently comfortable and there are no complaints regarding the ergonomics. Even with the driver's seat at its lowest position, I still have some trouble getting in and out of the vehicle. This is due to the tight gap between the seat and the steering wheel, especially when the steering wheel is not pointing straight. Sitting behind myself, I still get decent legroom and headroom to get very comfortable over long journeys. In the practicality department, the 2008 is definitely a practical SUV as it comes with a 405-litre boot space, which can be expanded by folding down the rear seats. Powering this new 2008 is the familiar 1.2-litre 3-cylinder turbocharged engine that was also available on the previous generation 2008. This engine is mated to an Aisin source 6-speed automatic transmission. Here are the horsepower and torque figures for this powertrain. Performance-wise, this engine has a decent amount of power to bring the 2008 up to speed. Being a 3-cylinder engine, it does create a unique engine note which sounded rather nice. In most driving conditions, the vibration from the 3-cylinder engine is kept to a minimum. Only when the transmission is in gear while engine idling, the vibration can be felt by occupants inside the vehicle. In order to reduce this effect, the transmission is programmed to automatically disengage itself from the engine when the SUV is in standstill condition, thus creating a manual transmission-like experience, especially on an uphill. On regular day-to-day drives, the transmission will function just like any normal torque converter automatic transmission with a smooth gear change. In terms of its ride and handling, I feel that the ride on the 2008 is on the bumpier side. This indicates that the 2008 is equipped with a stiffer suspension, which helps in maintaining a good vehicle body control in the corners. Paired with a precise steering wheel, the 2008 has the ability to take corners with confidence. At times, I do notice that the understeer kicks in rather early when going on a spirited drive. This is to ensure that the tall SUV would not just go into a snap oversteer and cause an unwanted accident when the driver is just going on a fun drive. Since the 2008 is a small SUV, the 4-wheel disc brakes do provide good braking performance in slowing the vehicle down. Then again, the brake pedal on the 2008 felt spongy when stepping on it, which takes away some confidence from the driver when trying to slow the SUV down. While the 2008 may not come with a complete set of advanced driver assistance features, it still carries certain basic ADAS features to keep the driver safe on the road. The systems that are available on the 2008 include To conclude, I personally do think that the 2008 has the ability to handle the needs of most small families here in Malaysia. Priced at 127,000 ringgit, the 2008 is a small enough SUV that will allow you to navigate the tight city streets without much hassle, while still big enough to fit 4 adults and their luggages for a weekend getaway. With the relative small and frugal yet powerful 3-cylinder engine, I don't think you will go wrong for choosing the 2008 as your next daily. Hope you enjoyed this review. Please kindly leave a like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. In the meantime, head on over to our website carsick.my for more information. See you soon. Bye.